pretty straightforward and simple service, right? Chimney sweeping, chimney cleaning really doesn't get that in depth. However, I also know there's a lot of different variations in terms of how people search for this, different types of chimneys, and different locations. So, in my eyes, they could definitely segment this further by having specific ad groups for specific keywords. Like keywords specific to Cambridge could be its own ad group, or keywords specific to fireplace, meaning they're using the word fireplace instead of chimney. That would be a different way of going about that. Then, of course, scrolling through this, we have some other variant of keywords such as gas, right? Gas is obviously different than stove. So those are different ways we can go ahead and kind of segment this out to get things a little more refined here. We have another keyword here, gas fireplace, fireplace inspection, right? A lot of these are great keywords. We could probably just pull them out and do a little bit more refinement, better structuring, and more organized so that the ads that triggered by the keywords have more search intent or more ad relevancy. Before we do that, let's take a quick look at their actual ads itself, which honestly look great to me. I mean, we already have a CTR of 13%. Go ahead and kind of take a quick look at those as well. Maybe just skim through them real briefly. Scrolling down, I'm not going to question the ad copy too much because it's working, right? Obviously, 13% click-through rate, something's working. Are there headlines maybe I would swap out and change? Sure, of course. Honestly, because they're fully utilizing all 15 headlines, me personally, I would go ahead and actually duplicate this ad and split it in half, meaning having one ad only run 6 or 7 headlines and the other ad only running 6 or 7 headlines. That way we can really test to see which works better and kind of just control the ad copy a little bit more. Lastly, before we make any of those keywords or ad group changes, give a quick little breeze through the search terms, and things look pretty good here. I mean, these are all super, high intent specific. I will say their brand name is showing up a couple of times. I'm not sure that's too concerning. They haven't spent much money on it, so just something to be looking out for. We can probably go ahead and actually negate their brand name from the campaigns that it serve, but most of these look really good. Now, there are a lot of how to, how often, and do you keywords or search terms appearing. I would probably negate those. I'm not saying they're bad, but when the client has a budget of $7 a day, we really want to make sure that we're utilizing that budget and only showing for the highest intent of keywords, right? Like Cambridge chimney sweeping companies, chimney sweeping contractors near me, those sort of things. Like these keywords here are absolutely excellent. This is exactly what we want.